today's lesson? Survival of the fittest.
What a relief. You're alive and well. Sorry I could not arrange a more welcoming reception.
I was expecting this place to be a bit more sciencey.
Hello? Oh my god. I don't know, you were just really loud. I guess my audio settings were fucked up.
Before we meet,
I don't know.
Well, I didn't come all this way to play sardines with them.
Anyway. Hi. Wait, you? Wait, what? What happened? Oh, another one of those. They're really annoying. Oh my.
after all you've endured, all the miles you traveled, I regret just tiny final test.
Just tell us what to do. I've had it up to here with
Nope. Oh boy. Oh. You fucking Okay, hi Albert Stream. I'm just playing zombies right now by myself because nobody wants to play with me. Nobody wants to play zombies. So nobody wants to play zombies with me. Or anything. Nobody wants to play anything with me in general. Everybody hates me, chat. I don't know why.
Let's collapse that superposition.
Oh boy. That Minecraft movie. Oof. It's like, dude, I don't even know where to start. It's 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 very it's, it's funny to me because of how bad it is, right? Over? Oh, okay. It's funny to me because of how bad it is. Like, I wasn't. I was expecting it to be bad. I think everybody everywhere knew it was gonna be bad. All of us knew. It's just like when you see it in practice, though. Oh, oof. It's hard to to explain. It's it's hard. It's like impressively. It's like impressively bad. It's like it's such a like Minecraft in concept is so simple to write a story about, and the world is has so much potential to it, and then it's just when you watch it, it's like nobody that it's almost like nobody that played like did this movie played the game or even looked up a video about it. Like I said in the chat, like if I didn't see a clip of Jack Black playing this movie, I wouldn't even think anybody that touched this movie even fucking played the game. Because they got a lot of stuff wrong. It's it's incredible. Like there's a sequence in the movie about them using the elytra, right? The elytra wings. But if you play Minecraft, you only get those when you go to the end after you beat the dragon. Um, Jack Black only has ever gotten one Ender Pearl in the entire time he's been in this world. So he doesn't even know that the end yeah, so he doesn't even know that it exists. Years. Albert, it gets worse than that. The kid, the kid, the kid that that's in there for the story, right? He gets into a 1v1 with an Enderman and beats him with a diamond axe, right? And you know how Enderman, how fighting an Enderman is like. It's like you hit him, he teleports away. You have to fucking watch every side. You gotta like make sure to like hit. You gotta hit him every time he teleports. This Enderman only teleported in front, like backwards and forward. He didn't teleport behind him. He didn't do anything like an Enderman does. He just kind of just like did that. And then for some reason, when the kid looked into the Enderman's eyes, it like sent him into like this like weird like hallucination where everybody, all the characters that he knows in the movie, well, like, not all of them, but most of them, they're like talking to him about how shit he is and how he's a failure or whatever. But the Endermen don't do that, obviously, so I don't know what the fuck happened there. It's weird, like that aspect of it. And then, oh god, the dialogue, holy shit. So the entire movie, right, is just Jack Black. He talks, he doesn't talk like a normal person delivering dialogue. He talks like this, and like this, and also like this, right? Like every fucking time he talks, it's like that every time.
The sentinel artifact manipulates time as
So this movie, the way that it starts is really stupid as well. So at the beginning, it's little Jack Black. He goes up to a mine shaft, right? And he said he's always wanted to be a miner for some reason, right? But there's an old guy in front of the mine shaft next to a sign that says "No kids allowed." And then the old man like tells him to get out of here. That he runs away. Then the movie cuts to like 40 years later when 40, 50 years later when he's grown up, and he sells doorknobs, but he's talking about how much he always wanted to be a miner, so that he plays with his food, and then he's like, you know what? I remember now. I want to be a miner. So then he leaves to the mine shaft and runs into the exact same old man who looks the exact same as he did when Jack Black was a kid. Like no difference at all. Looks exactly the same, identical. It's incredible.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. But don't ever call me mum, or I'll
I mean, I already had it was like credit I had from the. Remember when I was gonna go see, well, what's that whole thing that I had with the date? So I could only get back credit for that because I had already gotten the tickets for that, and because I could only do it as credit, I just used that for the movie. Because I wasn't gonna get it back any other way, pretty much. But man, yes, but like that's how it starts, right? He's like, I always wanted to be a miner. So then he becomes a miner after all this time. Then he goes back to the mine shaft. He he jukes the old man at the front and goes into the mine shaft. He digs for like 2 minutes and finds what what he describes in narration as the most important objects in the entire universe. After digging for like 2 seconds, right? Then he combines them and it opens the portal to the Minecraft world. Yeah, he walks in. Huh? Oh. Yeah, so he walks in, right? And then it's like, okay, he's in this world now. The first thing he does isn't like lose his mind because he's now in a completely different universe that looks completely different to anything that he's seen in the real world. He's like immediately down with it and starts like walking around. He builds a house out of dirt. Then he builds a stone house. Then he shears some sheep and builds a sheep like wool house. And then it immediately becomes nighttime. So that he runs away from zombies and then he like finds a random bone on the floor when it switches back to daytime. And he instantly tames a wolf with one try. Um, for anybody who hasn't played Minecraft, it's very unlikely for both that and the pink sheep to spawn naturally. But both of those things happen immediately. So it was kind of interesting. Then he... Oh shit, I'm getting attacked. But then he instantly tames the wolf, names it Dennis. Then he goes out, yeah, then he goes out and plays with Dennis because he's happy he has somebody or a friend or whatever. Then, bro, the sequence is even dumber because Dennis like throws a disc at Jack Black, right? And then Jack Black like jumps and catches it with his mouth. He's supposed to be Steve, by the way. Um, he just jumps up, grabs it, catches it with his mouth like if he was a dog, and they just live their life like that. Right? Then he finds a broken nether portal. It's not even broken like in the game. It's like just another portal missing one piece, right? Yeah. It's it's not. But he finds one with that's missing exactly one piece, right? He then he opens the chest next to it, and there's one obsidian block in there that he grabs it, and he uses that to power it. Then he pulls out flint and steel. Yeah, he pulls out flint and steel, and goes into the Nether. Or well, he doesn't go into the Nether. He pulls out the flint and steel. He looks at the Nether, and then the dog for some reason walks into the Nether. Mm, well, I think they can, but it's not advised because of how bad the Nether is if you don't parkour around stuff. But anyway, the dog goes into the. Oh, I didn't even point this out. The dog was like trying to kill him before he tamed it with the bone, but dogs don't do that unless you attack them. So they got that wrong too. Yeah, they got that wrong too. Then am I missing a piece? I feel like there's another piece I could be getting here. Want to go downstairs first? Oh well. But yeah, so that happens, right? Then they go into the Nether. Instantly, there's a evil piglin queen, which yeah, it's the zombie pig. It's a pigman, but they remember they added piglins. Yeah, I know it's not real. They made it up. I don't know. So then they do like a piglet. Oh my God, there was now that you mentioned that, bro, there was another thing they made up that I've never seen before. I'm pretty sure it's not a Minecraft thing. They were making iron golems, right, to fight the piglin army, and then the kid put boots of feather falling instead of like the pumpkin head on one of them, and that instantly turned it into a super Iron Golem captain guy that has like increased movement speed because he's a because of the wigs, and he's also bigger than the other ones. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Like, I didn't know what to say when I saw that. I was just like, uh huh. Shouldn't let anyone see this movie. Um. So after that happens, the oh shoot, hold on. So after that happens, like I said, the wolf walks in. That the they immediately get captured, right, by the piglins. The wolf and him get locked in jail. Jack Black and him make it out because the wolf stole the key from the back pocket of the guard pigling. And then because that happened, right? They escape. They steal back the cube. They steal back the cube that Jack Black used to get into Minecraft. Because the lady, the evil pig queen wants it for reasons that they don't tell you until the end of the movie. But she wants it. They get it. They get it from her to keep her from doing what she wanted to do. And then Jack Black, in front of the Nether portal, rubs it all over himself. And then he's like, Dennis, you need to go and hide this thing so she can't use it for what she wants to use it for. You have to go, Dennis, go. And then Dennis runs out of the Nether, but Jack Black stays in the Nether and gets captured. But they stopped in front of the Nether portal when nothing was happening. So Jack Black could have just left with Dennis without having to rub the cube all over himself. And he just didn't do that. He just rubbed it all over himself to waste time and then got caught. This is Albert. This is like the first, like, not even 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. I'm not joking you. Yeah. So that after this happens, right? Jack Black gets captured again. Dennis goes into the real world and hides the cube under Jack Black's bed in the real world. I don't know. He seems happy about it, so I don't know. I can't tell if he actually cares or not. I don't know. Could be. But yeah, so that happens. He throws it under there. Then a it cuts to a flashback of the guy that Jason Momoa plays, who is supposed to be this gaming champion from the 1980s, like Gamer of the Year 1989, because he's like he won't sit there, he wouldn't stop mentioning it. They call him the Garbage Man. Yeah, that's because I don't know. I don't remember exactly why that specific title is. He like came up with like a special move in like this game that's made up for this movie. And ever since he used it to become champion of the game, or game champion of the year or whatever. So it goes through all of that. It's talking about how successful he might be, and then it cuts to him being a loser who like owns this game shop and can't get past that he was the champion in the 80s or whatever. Right? And then while he's like he like then goes to like an auction to like try to get a new game for his shop, or like a new thing for his shop. And it's supposed to be an Atari, but inside the box that the guy didn't check. The guy's also weird, but you know, I'm trying to not talk too much about this so you don't get mad at me. Uh, okay. So the guy that he bought it from, hold on. I'm drinking some water. Okay. So the guy that he bought this box from is like a fan of his, and he was like talking about how they could wear dresses and shit and like hit the night on the town together. Um, don't ask me why he said that. That's his. I said why. Don't bother asking why, cause I have no explanation for you. He just said that for no reason. Um, so that Jason Momoa goes to the auction. He uh he bets on the box for the Atari, right? Then he eventually gets it. He writes out a check for the guy, and then tells him to not try to cash it for 6 months because he doesn't have any money on his account. Right. Um.
Captain Reznov certainly seems
Um.
that life.
I'm trying to remember where I'm going next now.
Survivor. I grieve for what he went through while we were away.
Oh, whatever. So after that happens, right? He sells him the box. He opens the box. It turns out that there's nothing in the box. Jason Momoa is like, he's like, come on, man. You can't do this to me. Like, what happened to the thing you said that was in here? He's like, oh, I didn't actually open the box, bro. I'm sorry. Right? But inside the box was the fucking cube that was in Steve's room. That goes to Minecraft World. Yeah, so fucking convenient that in this random fucking, like, auction. Like, this was at Steve's house. It wasn't at at one of these, storage units that they're at. And the girl who lives in Steve's house, like, kept a box of his stuff in the house. So it's like, who the fuck sent that to, yeah, who the fuck sent that there? Oh, that's the teaser, by the way, for the sequel to this movie. This great movie. This great movie is that it's Alex, the girl avatar. Um, but so she's the one who lives in his house now. She kept his stuff, but not that. The shiny glowing blue cube with a weird prism box. Those she got rid of. Those she sent to the auction. Those she was fine with not seeing anymore. It's fine, okay? It's fine. Afterward, he starts driving back to his shop. He's like just headbanging, like listening to music. Then his car breaks down, and then it cuts to the other two characters who are moving into town at that exact moment in that same road, talking about, oh man, we had to come here now that mom died. She told us she wanted us to have a life here. That's why we're here now. It's just like, like you couldn't think of anything else. That's just what happens, right? Then they set it up as like, oh, that's his sister, and the mom wants her to take care of the brother, even though it's gonna be a big responsibility because she's so young still, technically, and yada yada yada. But then when you when they like drive past Jason Momoa, they don't even like they don't give a shit, right? They're just like, oh, there's some weird guy over there. Like, what the hell's that guy doing? Um, then they go to the house that they're gonna be living in, right? Then Black Lady, who's in the movie, she's like, oh, I'm the real estate agent here. You live here now. And then the kid's like, why do you have an alpaca in the back of your car? And she's like, well, I have to have a side hustle. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. she said that's my side hustle, is that I run an on-the-go petting zoo. She's like, okay, all right. After that happens, and she gives him the keys and leaves. Um, it immediately cuts to the next day, and girl like makes her brother a tater tot pizza to take to school, right? He takes the tater tot pizza on his to go to school, but then he stops at Jason Momoa's shop. He for some reason has the Cuban display for some reason, and the kid is like the cube, the weird cube thing that Jack Black used to go to Minecraft World that he sent the dog into the real world with. He just has that just sitting out, and on top, and like it's on top of a rag, and then it gets revealed later on that that rag has a message in it telling people specifically not to put the cube into the box. All right. So but they set that up right there. You know, set up and payoff. That'll be important later. The kid is like talking to him, and Jason was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start a class, you know, to teach people to be winners like me, right?" And they have like a whole conversation, and then he opens the pizza thing, and then he keeps it because he wants to eat it. So the kid lets him keep the pizza thing. So he goes to school, right? And his school is run by weird maniacs. So he meets the vice principal, right? And the vice principal, she's like, "Oh, I'm an open book," and then she immediately starts talking about how she just got divorced from her husband of like 20 plus years, and the only reason they even stuck around that long together was because of the dogs. Um, after that, yeah, after that, she's like, she's like, "Oh, I'm just so happy to have you here because, you know, ever since the gradings for all the schools, like all the rankings for schools came out, you know, we haven't had any new students, right?" Then yeah. So he goes to class. This doesn't get revealed till later. The teacher in that class is her ex-husband now. Yeah, they work at the same school together. They were married. I don't know how that didn't make any conflict with anybody at any point, but hey. So then, oh, what the fuck? No run. So then after that, right? He goes to class. He meets her husband. He's like, "Oh, I'm the art teacher and the gym teacher, and we'll be doing both of those. But first, we're gonna draw." That he makes them draw like pineapples. Look, no, not pineapple. I'm stupid. Um, an orange. No, no, an orange and a banana that he put on the desk, and he's like, "Do a life art drawing." He basically wanted them to draw them just how they look right there. So then, main kid draws a banana with like a jetpack on it, right? Because he likes science, right? And that's supposed to be the joke. And the teacher walks up and he's like, "What the hell is this? What's wrong with you? Why'd you draw this? You were just supposed to draw the banana. What are you, stupid? You shouldn't be. Life drawing means to draw them how they are, idiot." No, but the kid stutters. The kid has a stutter. Okay, so it's oh yeah, I forgot to mention this earlier. And, the girl, his sister, she works for like the potato, like the chip company of the local town, and she's like their social media manager. and her goal is to get them to 75 followers. Um, that's relevant because the kids in the class start making fun of him for drawing a jetpack, saying that the jetpack that he drew on the banana wouldn't even work. And he's like, well, it would work. And then he creates a jetpack to put on the skeleton that works. But the kids, the asshole kids, the bully ones, they sabotage it so that it breaks or it fucks up. And that causes the jetpack with the skeleton on it to launch into the main building of the potato company, and it blows up and destroys the building almost. Right. I'm not making any of this up. I'm telling you word for word what happens in this fucking movie. Alright. Then after that happens, he calls Jason Momoa instead of his sister when he gets in trouble with the vice principal. Right? And he pays him $26 to pretend to be his uncle. So Jason Momoa, yeah, I'm not kidding, like $26. Jason Momoa immediately drives to the school to pretend to be his uncle. The principal is like, "Oh my God, you're the trash bag or whatever." And he's like, "No, it's the garbage man." But that's me. You're his uncle? Oh my God. I am not kidding you. She says this. You could clean out my trash bag anytime. Right? Yeah, like in front of the kid. Like she's saying all this shit. And she's like, but you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to be a little like, it's gonna be, I know it might be a little difficult because I do have some raccoons down there, right? Again, I'm not making any of this up. That's what happens in the fucking movie. I'm telling you for a fact, everything that I'm telling you happens in this movie, right? After that, he's like, whoever divorced you, he's a real idiot. And then they just drive off, and she's just left there like happy to hear that, right? I don't even know how the fuck Jason Momoa knows she got divorced, but he does, and he used that. So now we got that joke. You should be happy about that.
Especially the bit where you went from on to off.
Yeah, this is the Minecraft movie. I want to remind anybody listening right now this is the Minecraft movie that has all this shit happening in it. Anyway, after that, they go back to Jason Momoa's shop. Then Jason Momoa's like, "Oh man, you drew this kid?" Like looking at the notebook, he's like, "Yeah, this is real shit. This is real shit, Yeah, it's ugly." And the kid is like, "Yeah, well, yeah, it's just fucking stupid." And then he gives him back a flyer that I never saw him even grab of Jason Momoa's shop. That's how he got the phone number, but I'm pretty sure they didn't even have a scene showing that. He just, like, does it. He just calls him for some reason. So then after that happens, the kid is like, "Oh, you can." He like takes the flyer back. He's like, "No, I need this flyer back because paper doesn't grow on trees, right?" And then the kid is like, "Well, you can keep my whole notebook because I'm giving up on it. I'm done creating stuff, right?" Yeah. And then he looks at the cube, and he immediately goes, "By the way, what's this stupid thing?" And Jason Momoa's like, "Oh, I don't know. It looks fucking stupid. I was gonna sell it at an auction. I was gonna sell it for like $9.50 or something like that." And then the kid, $9 for the most priceless artifact in the universe, according to Jack Black. But then after that happens, right? He then he then puts the cube, like grabs the cube in the thing, right? He reads out the instructions saying not to combine the two, right? And then he reads on the other side of the paper, right? Oh yeah, at the beginning, Jason Momoa got like a letter saying that he had like an eviction notice because he's going out of business because his place sucks or whatever, right? So that on the other side of the note that Steve Jack Black put with the cube, he said not to combine them, and then on the other side it says even if you're a struggling businessman, and there's a bunch of treasure on this side, don't put the two together. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, mate? Why would you put that specifically in the note? Why didn't you put it could end the world or some shit like that? Yeah, he didn't specify at all. So that they put them together, it opens the portal, right? And so no, they don't even go into Minecraft. I'm pretty sure the camera like switches back to the Minecraft world, but it's like while like inside the Nether, while Jack Black is still there because he got captured earlier, and it's revealed that for some reason witch lady the sky tells her when the box comes back into the Minecraft world. The sky just lights up with the form like in the shape of the cube, just saying that the cube is back. This is still like 20 minutes in. Uh, I, it's like 20 minutes. I'm not kidding you, bro. Like it's like I'm telling you, this all happens in this fucking movie in that space of time. And I was just sitting there. I was just sitting there like, oh my god, why did they do any of this? How did this happen? Right? But then, after that, right, she's like, so the cube is back. Right? Like somebody connected the cube and the box together, so now it's active and has energy, even though it's in a separate dimension than mine. Like it's not even in the overworld yet. It's in the Nether, or it's in the real world, and she could feel that for some reason. Anyway, she could feel that for some reason from the Nether that in the real world they found the cube. So then after that happens, the fucking grab some more water. After that happens, the kid starts. Mm, I was drinking water. I was drinking water. No, I was drinking water. That's why I wasn't talking. Um, so then after that, when they connect the two, the cube starts pulling him towards the portal, right? Like it's like he's like, oh man, this thing really wants to go somewhere. So then they walk to the mine. The girl, her sister, is like worried, and she has nobody else to call but the girl who sold them the house for some reason. So the girl who sold them the house shows up. And she's like, "What happened? Like, what's going on?" And she's like, I just, you're the only person I could think of to call. He hasn't been home all day. He's supposed to be home at this time already. Like it's so dark out and I don't know what to do. I'm so scared." And then she's like, "Oh, I thought he would have still been in detention after he blew up the building or whatever." And she's like, "That was him?" Oh, right. You know, incredible reaction to have to finding out your brother almost fucking killed you with an explosion, right? Anyway, so then after that happens, she gives uh the lady who sold them the house the oh shit, Mariamo. She gives her her phone, and is the and she turns on the fucking phone tracker for her little brother, which she didn't think to do for some reason. Right? So then afterward they go to the mine shaft, And they both get there. They both the two of them get there as him and Jason Momoa are walking in, right? Then he's like, "Oh man, like what is that thing?" Like they're in the port, like they're in front of the portal, and then she's like, "Stop! What are you doing? Get away from that thing! What are you doing here?" And he's like, "Well, I'm tired of." I don't even remember the exact line he said at this point. He's like, "Oh, I just we're just here or whatever," and then the cube starts sucking him in to the portal, and he's still holding on to it, like he won't let it go, no matter what, for some reason. Yeah, it was like sucking him into the portal, and he would not let go. So then Jason Momoa like grabs him, then the other two grab him, and then all of them get sucked into the portal because the kid does not want to let go of the cube. Right? No, he does not. I don't know why, but he does not want to let go of the cube, no matter what. Mm-hmm. So then they all get sucked into the Minecraft world. All, yep, they all. I don't know, some random mine shaft somewhere in Wyoming or wherever the fuck he said. But then, here's the thing. They go in. It cuts back to evil witch lady. She goes up to Jack Black, who's still imprisoned there, and she's like, "We need you to get the cube is back. It's active. It's here." And he's like, "No, that's not possible." And then she's like, "Yeah, and we need it back, and you're gonna get it for us." And he's like, "I'd never do that." And then he's like, "Yeah, of course I'll do that for you. I'll do that right now, right?" And then he's about to go in to stab her, right? With a sword, he like grabs off of one of the piglins, and then she like pulls up the collar for Dennis, his dog, because he dropped it when he left the Minecraft world. And then she's like using him as using him for like bargaining with Jack Black because because he doesn't know that the dog escaped. He thinks that they have him somewhere, and that's why they have the collar. Yeah. So then he's like, "You monster! I'll do it. I'll go get you the cube." Right? So then he goes to the back to the overworld to get the cube. Right? But in between all that, all the people that went in there, the Jason Momoa, the kid, his sister, and Black Lady, all of them are like in the Minecraft world now. Then they talk. There's a sheep there, a pink sheep, because it's in front of the portal. And Jason Momoa is a retard, right? Oh, he's stupid. Sorry, chat. He's a dumbass. Jason Momoa is a dumbass, right? And he's like, "I've seen this before, because I'm a gamer. This sheep, he's our quest giver." And then he starts trying to talk. Yeah, then he starts talking to the sheep about them getting their quest for whatever they're supposed to do for him to get treasure while he's here, right? So then the sheep obviously doesn't say anything. They spend like that a long time like that. And then Jason Momoa he's like still talking, trying to talk to the sheep, and then it immediately goes to nighttime, right?
Into the hope chest you go.
Like immediately. Yeah, and then while while it's nighttime, like zombies and everything spawns. Like zombies, fucking skeletons, spider skeleton riders. Imagine. It'd be crazy. But yeah, the skeleton riders and stuff like show up along with like an army of skeletons and zombies. Jason Momoa gets split off from everybody and falls into a random hole that has a pickaxe at the bottom of it. Um, So he grabs the pickaxe and like digs his way out. Meanwhile, everybody else is getting chased by the spider skeletons. The spider skeletons shoot themselves by accident and fuck up their entire chase. Because one of them was jumping at them while another one shot, and then instead of it like causing them to like aggro against each other like in the game, the spider got set on fire. They fell on top of each other, and then they all exploded on fire. Oh, stream, Albert. You can't say that on stream. Yeah, but you're using it as a, you know. Yeah, you are. Anyway, the hold on. Sorry, I was trying to think of what else I was gonna say. Of what else I need to do, I mean. So after they get separated, and the spiders set each other on fire and die or whatever, the kid crashes into a tree that instantly knocks the block out of it, right? So then the kid grabs the tree, the tree block, and yeah, he grabs the tree block, like the block from it that broke instantly. Then he's like, "Oh, I see." And then he like throws it down on the floor and places the block. And then he's like, "Oh, no, no, it definitely is." Because then he starts punching the tree, right? So then he starts punching the tree. Um, and after that, oh my God, he gets enough blocks from one tree to build basically like like in villages they have like the big like stone like tower or whatever. He basically builds that instantly out of wood while they're being attacked by zombies. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. So that's while they're being attacked by zombies. He then oh, there we go. Oh wait, does this have my attachments though? I don't know if this is my attachments or not. Oh well. So then while they're doing that, right, Jason Momoa runs away from the skeletons he's fighting. He runs at them. Well, this is also after he got blown up by a creeper. Yeah, and he didn't die somehow, even though it was at point blank range and he doesn't have armor. But you know. Yeah, so he gets blown up by a creeper. That's the logic I had when I went into it. So then he got blown up by the creeper. He was still getting chased by zombies and shit. He found their structure somehow, even though he got completely lost. They let him in as a creeper gets set on fire by a random skeleton arrow, and it blows up the structure like at the bottom. So then they start getting attacked by hordes, and then Jack Black Steve shows up, and he doesn't fight the zombies normally. He stabs one through the chest with his sword, but then he fights them in hand-to-hand combat for some reason. Yeah, and then after he fights them in hand-to-hand combat, obviously, the sun comes up, and then they all burn to death because zombies in this movie can't die. I don't know why that is, but they've made it so that zombies in this movie they cannot die. Yeah, so anytime they fall from great heights, they don't take any damage from it. If they break their arms or like get stabbed, they just get back up. They're just invincible. So then, yeah. So then they hold them off till daytime. They all burn alive, and then Jack Black does the iconic trailer line. I I'm Steve. Right? So that they finally meet up. This is like 30 minutes into the movie at this point. Right. Yeah. Um. So then he talks them into he tries to talk them into giving him the cube. You know, because the evil lady needs it. Yeah, it was well. This happened earlier, but for some reason it didn't come up until now, or until a little bit ago. The dog made it through the portal again before it closed because Jason Momoa is an idiot and got the thing broken that makes the portal work for the cube. Like the cube part works, but the weird glass container thing broke, and that is needed for the cube to work to take them back to the regular world. So then that happens. He uh he tells them that he's gonna need the cube and that they need to that he needs it and that to give it to him or whatever. They're like no because we need it to get back home. So he's like okay, I'll get you home, but then you gotta give me the cube, right? Yeah, and it's like then he's like fine, fine, fine. Look, the only way we can get the other piece that you're missing is to get a new one from the Woodland Mansion. So we're gonna have to go to the Woodland Mansion to get it. But we're gonna have to hit up my stash because it's gonna be a fight when we get over there. And with my stash, we'll be able to go into the Woodland Mansion and win. So that they go to a random village that Jack Black just had his stuff at, right? Then the the villagers are there. They obviously look really creepy. Oh, I guess I should point. I don't even know if I should even waste fucking time on this because it was a waste of time in the movie. Uh, a villager when they made it through the portal, he went through to the Earth portal. Hold on, Yeti. Man, let me get that word down, Yeti. Oh, it needs to be seen with friends. I don't know why they wouldn't release it straight to streaming. But after I never had an edible, so I wouldn't know.
The house is a shambles, but you've got to start somewhere.
The second one or the first one? Because the first one was the bad one.
Step into my
Bruh.
wallet, said the spider to the fly.
Oh well, that was good for him. So the villager that villager is the one goes into the real world. He gets hit by a car, and it's the principal for the school who recently got divorced. So she can't understand a word he's saying, but she keeps for some reason acting like she could fully understand him or understand what he's trying to say or do. So she's like, "Oh, don't sue. Are you gonna sue me for hitting you with my? I forgot what. She said the name of the car, so I'm pretty sure it was like an ad placement. But she's like, "Are you gonna sue me because I hit you with my things like cherry car or something like that? Because everyone I hit with my cherry car sues me, right?" So he's just like, right? And she's like, "Oh, look, what if I take you out to dinner? Do you want that?" And right, and he's like, right? So that she's immediately like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's go to dinner," right? So then, hold on. So it's Yeti, so it's 3571. 3571. Okay. So they go to dinner, and they're just there. She's doing all the talking. He's just like, right? And he, and like, people, nobody's like wondering why any of this is happening. You know, his head is all fucked up and big. You know, he doesn't look like a normal person. He's like a creepy, realistic looking villager. Like his hands are attached together, still. So then, yeah, they're still together, like at the sleeves. So then, after that happens, no, after all that happens, I could just lead you to the end of that plot line. They have dinner together. They go back to her place, and then it cuts to the next day, and he's just in her office with her. And then the reveal is that now he can speak human, and she can speak villager. This is after a day, and they talk about how much they love each other. I don't, Albert. I don't know. I can't help you. I don't know how to. I don't know how to tell you this, bro. That I don't know what's going on. Maybe, but then so like that's the reveal, and then when he like talks to her about how he loves her and how he wants them to get married. She has like the Minecraft hearts that like pets get when you like give them stuff. And that's where that whole plot line ends. That's it. It was like 5 minutes of that, like 5 minutes of the movie was wasted on that. Maybe even more than that, I don't know. But going back to the main plot, after yeah, so Yeti. Yeah, so after that, while they're in that village, it's like that's where they reveal the crafting table, and then the kid combines random real world stuff, and he makes it into a tater tot gun that sh that shoots tater tots. Yes. Yeah, it's not. He used real world stuff to make it. And Steve was like, "Oh my God, you use real world stuff, real world boring stuff to make something here. Oh my, that's so cool." Right? So, wait on. 3, 5, 3576. 3576. I got it wrong. 3576. Okay. So then, after he makes that gun, or well, while they're in the village, actually, I guess I forgot to mention this. It cuts back to the netherworld, and then immediately, the evil lady, she's like, Steve has betrayed us, even though nothing happened. Nothing happened yet. Right? She's like, Steve has betrayed us. General Chungus, come here. And then up, yes, his name is General Chungus. He like roars, and then he coughs and he clears his throat. He's like, "Hi, I heard that you needed me." Um, yeah, that's the exact voice he had. Oh, I guess the round ended. Oh yeah, it did. So then afterward, General Chungus, she's like, General Chungus, go into the overworld and get the things. And get the thing, the cube. We need that cube. So go into the overworld and get back the cube that Jack Black stole. Right? Or that Jack Black is trying to get back. And then he's like, sure thing. But we're gonna need some nether wart so we don't zombie when we go up there, because the piglins turn into zombie pigmen when they're exposed to the sunlight for long enough. So then she gives them a potion, like a casual potion that just protects them from that. And then he's like, "Oh, this isn't enough nether wart for everybody. It's not enough to go around." And then she's like, I don't care. Just get the job done. And he's like, okay. And then he like takes a swig from it, and then he's like, here, spread this around. Come on, guys. We gotta get moving, right? But he's like buddies with Steve in this world, because he was like, wait, because when she's like, I want you to end Steve and the Rounders. That's what they call normal people. End Steve and the Rounders, and bring me back by the cube. And then he's like, sure thing. But like, so you mean you want me to like kill him? Because you said unalive him, but I don't. But like, I don't think you're being too explicit here, right?
Go ahead.
So she sends them out. They go to the village. They ask Steve how to get to the Woodland Mansion, and he knows which way it is, but they don't trust him what he says for them to go there. So they're like, we're gonna go find out. So the two girls are like, let's go find a cartographer, so that we can figure out how to get there, because Steve is not helping right now. So then they do that. Oh, that didn't explode? Oh, that's weird. Anyway, they do that, right? And then, Jason Momoa and him have a moment while the kid is practicing crafting stuff, where Jason Momoa reveals that he has the cube, and that if Steve takes him to where he can get some money to save his business, that he'll give him the cube. So Steve is like, fine. A deal's fine, I'll do it, right? So now that's gonna be a plot line, a little plot line going forward. So Steve and Jason Momoa go like they are with the kid. They're crafting stuff. Then immediately, it hasn't been in I don't know. There's no other way for me to describe this to you. The Piglin army shows up with gas to attack the village that they're at. I told you this in the exact order that it happens in the movie. It's instantaneous. They just show up immediately afterward. They waste no fucking time. They waste no time. They immediately go all the way over there, make it in time, and start attacking them while they're still prepping.
Don't tell me. Every house plant you ever owned died a sad and neglectful death.
It's just like I'm trying my best here to give you like a coherent like series of events, but this movie isn't coherent, so it's like hard. Right. So while they're being attacked, General Chungus goes up to try to fight them. Yeah. General Chungus goes up to fight to kill Jack Black. They're about to fight, then Jason Momoa accidentally knocks him out with these bucket nunchucks that he made when he was just throwing. Yeah, he bucket nunchucks that he made while messing around with the crafting table by accident. Yeah, I don't know, but like after like he gets the bucket nunchucks, he uses them he knocks Steve out by accident. Then he starts fighting General Chungus, who just instantly starts kicking his ass. Right? And, like, he's just getting destroyed. The girls the girls have the villager, the cartographer that's like right in front of them, get killed by a stray arrow from one of the piglins. Right? And the piglin keeps shooting at them, right? And then they flipped the table for cover, and they're like, we gotta fight back. How are we gonna fight back, right? So they grab. This is another instance of them not knowing what the fuck they're doing. They have them grab a hoe and a shovel that's just there because they're in a village, so they probably have those or something. And they have them fight the piglins with that and beat most of them up with that. With a shovel and a hoe. Right? So, using the shovel and the hoe, they keep fighting. Then the main piglin, like, ghast riders show up and they start nuking the village. And that causes them to, like, get split off from each other. So that they, like, the guys are now in one group and the girls are in another group still. But now it's like they're separated completely. So then the guys, they run up to the top of, like, this, like, overlook spot inside the village. And when they get up there, Steve is like, "Oh, we need to get out of here. We need to head towards those mountains, which are the mountains that he was telling Jason Momoa that's where he kept his diamond stash. They can have those for the in exchange for the cube." Yeah. So that but the kid doesn't know that. Only Jason Momoa does. So they go up there. They Jack Black pulls out some elytra. He has two pairs. And I looked this up afterward because I was pretty sure, but I was like, no, there's no way they would have gotten something like this wrong. Because this movie is so important. Like at this point, I don't know. I didn't realize all the stuff that was wrong with this movie. With Minecraft lore wise. But he whips out the elytra, and it's like, wait a minute. Not even. There's like maybe like less than 10 minutes ago, Jason Momoa accidentally used up an Ender Pearl that Jack Black had, and he said that was the only one that he had, and that he got it and almost died for it fighting an Enderman. Um. So Jack Black doesn't have Ender Pearls, and Elytra can only be gotten after you beat the Ender Dragon, meaning that he hasn't beat the Ender Dragon. So he has a thing that you literally cannot get until. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he has a thing you literally cannot get until you beat the game. I don't know. He's killed one Enderman total in the years he's been here, but he has Elytra. Uh, it keeps going. So he only had two. He didn't realize that he only brought two with him. So the kid got one pair, and then him and Jason Momoa got the other pair. And the whole reason they did that is so that they could have like physical like humor between the two of them, like basically having to like be like gripped onto each other while they're flying, so they could keep flying away from the ghast rider piglets that are attacking them. They did. They added that. They're adding that. Yeah, there's baby gas too that you can like ride around on. I don't know how it works. I just know that they're doing that in a new update for Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know how it works. But I know that you can. It's like a different looking gas too. It's like happy instead of being like the evil looking one. Yeah, in the Nether. And I think you can bring it into the real world.
Needs must.
Yeah, but I don't know how it works. Um. So, the round ended. Fuck you. Ah, fuck, my phone fell on the floor. Okay, but basically it's like for them to have like body humor between the two of them being like forced to fly together while they're being chased. Right. So eventually, they finally get away from all the piglins after a bunch of shit happens. But they crash into the floor. Um, you know, in the game, um, if you don't land correctly with the elytra wings, you could die. Right? So, yeah, that's how it is in the game. But, you know, if you have a thing called a water bucket, a water bucket, you can soften your fall. It, you know, spreads water on the floor to protect you from dying. Right? However, the water... Yeah, so... Yeah. But, well, here's the thing. It happens in the movie. Like, they do it correctly. Technically. Right? On... Uh, he puts down the bucket when they're about to die, and it instantly spread into, like, a waterbed-sized, like, thing of water. Instead of it being, like, one block that, like, spread out slowly, how it is in the actual game. Um, but it's also, like... But it's also, like, a giant thick waterbed. So it's not that it, like... It's not that it... So basically, like, you imagine when you put down a bucket of... Whoa. A bucket. A bucket. I don't know why I keep saying bucket. A bucket, right? I don't know. Yeah. But he puts on the bucket of water. It it instantly like spreads to like this thick like thing of water instead of it being like tiny ones that like spread off from the main one little by little until they reach their max like size. It's instantly max like max range, and it's like thick water. It doesn't like spread thinly out. But then when they crash into it, it instantly disappears. Yeah, it's he doesn't grab it and he doesn't like bring it back into the bucket. It instantly disappears. So I don't know. So then it after that they're like, well, we're gonna have to go to the Woodland Mansion. They're just over this mountain right here, which is like just through this mountain right here, which is the mountain that Jason Momoa wants to go to. So he like flashes the cube at Jack Black, and he's like, when the kid asks him if going over or through is better, and he's like, we'll go through is faster instead of going over it. So they start going into the mine shaft. Jason Momoa triggers some traps that Jack Black left in there, and that yeah, that like fucks him up. But then, you know, it's revealed. Well, I guess this is kind of late for me to reveal this, but whatever. So General Chungus went back to the Queen, and she was like, General Chungus, you failed me for the last time, and he's like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, he's like, I'm real sorry about that, and she's like, well, we're gonna, I'm gonna, now I'm gonna take this seriously or whatever. And then she summons in a giant piglin that has an arm cannon, and she tells it to kill General Chungus, and it does. So General Chungus is dead. He gets turned into a pork chop instantly. Yeah, for some reason, the penguins turned into cooked pork chops. I'm pretty sure they were cooked when I saw them. Even though it doesn't make any sense for them to just die and get turned... and it gets turned into cooked pork chops. Normal piglets don't even do that when you kill them. Those are that's the fucking pig beast or whatever. Uh, yeah. Bro, he's in the movie for like 2-3 minutes. Yeah. Wait, him killing that guy fucking started the next round? Why? How did he even kill that guy? Dude, I need you to do your tackle. Why are you not tackling? Okay, there we go.
Shit. If it kills you, it's coming after me next.
So... General Chungus. It's... I like... when they said his name was General Chungus, I couldn't believe it. When she said his name is General Chungus, I couldn't believe it. It just doesn't make sense. Like this world, like I don't even know why they even have names. That I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me about that one because I have no idea how you forgot. Well, bro. Dude, I just want to buy 2 rounds because this fucker doesn't want to tackle. Just tackle this. Dude, tackle it. What are you doing? Why won't you tackle it? Oh my god, he won't fucking tackle it. There we go. Yep, General Chungus. No, all of them. No, all of them are nameless. Yeah, well, General Chungus he's dead. He's pretty dead. Yep, very dead. Unfortunate, but he's dead. So then, yeah. No, they just left it floating on the floor. Yeah. Oh, did I make it? That ended the round? What the fuck, game?
Think we'd rather be in another outbreak.
How did that end the round?
Into that?
Fuck you. Why did this stuff take so many fucking rounds from me? Oh, I'm completely out of ammo. Oh shit. A reminder, it's still not over. It's just because I'm running right now, so I'm trying to focus on getting ammo right now. Yup. And it doesn't stop there, folks. So she sends the big guy after them, right? This is where it cuts back to where I was gonna keep talking about, was what they're at the mine. They get the diamonds. Jason Bobo is like, oh yeah, we got diamonds. Ooh, fuck yeah. And he's like, oh, wait. But, like, we weren't, like, was this, like, did you guys plan to end up here? And he was like, yep, that was the plan. And he was, and, like, to Jason, like, to Jack Black, and he was like, oh, Steve, really? He's like, I'm sorry, kid. Right? And then Jason was like picking it up, and the kid's like, "You're the worst. You know that? You suck." And Jason Momoa was like, "Look, kid, I have stuff to. I'm a loser, okay? Like, I need this. I need this for money, right?" And, like, I'm just a loser, okay? I needed the money, and that's why I came. I came here, okay? My shop's gonna go out of business. I don't have any friends. I'm just alone, right? And he's like, you did have a friend. You weren't. And he's like, no, you weren't alone. I was your friend. And then he's like, the gist of it was like, oh, I had a friend. So that after that, he did have a friend. He did have a friend, and he fucked it up. He cocked it up. Oh my god, how am I alive? Holy shit, I don't know how I lived.
Let's see.
Oh my god, I have no fucking health. Hold on. I'm trying to survive right now because I almost died. What's that noise? Where's the disciple? I know he's not dead. Okay, I'm good. Alright, so the giant guy that she created that murdered General Chungus. Yeah, their General Chungus was murdered in cold blood by his brethren. She sent him to go find Jack Black and to get the cube back, so that he finds them at the mine that they're at instantly. The only explanation they have for all of this is that she has spies in the overworld, even though piglins can't go into the overworld without getting turned into zombies. So, after that, alright, they're running away. They go into their minecart to escape to Steve's bunker that he made. So after while they're running away, they end up at Steve's creeper farm by accident because the rails weren't turned right. So they end up at Steve's creeper farm. And there's not enough redstone in Steve's creeper farm for the cart to keep moving forward as fast. Probably. So then So here's the thing, Albert. The rest of it was correct. Like there's more redstone like 10 rails up, but it's just like this spot specifically didn't have enough rails to push them forward. So that they're stuck in the middle of the creeper farm. Right. So that while they're in the middle of the creeper farm, Jason Momoa has to get out and push the cart so that they could get to the other redstone. Somehow they're not getting attacked by any creepers while this is happening. Even though, as you know, creepers are insta aggro on you, no matter what. Um, they run. He's pushing them while I forget what they call the thing. It's just like a big pig, a giant pig with a laser arm cannon. While he's chasing them, right? Then they catch up to the thing. All of the creepers blow up and blow the guy up as they make it out. Then they keep walking, and they end up at the Woodland Mansion. That's where he explains about the evokers and the invocators and all of that shit, and how the top floor of the Woodland Mansion is guarded by Endermen. Um, I haven't looked that one up because I'm not sure I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm pretty sure that's not true. I'm pretty sure that's not true, but I can't speak on it yet because I don't know if it actually is or not. So I'm gonna let them get away with that one because I just don't know. So after, afterward, they come up with an amazing plan, which is that the kid, will sneak up to the third floor, find the thing they need, and then leave, and that Jason Momoa and Jack Black are gonna cause a distraction. And the way they cause a distraction is by singing to the evokers. No, not the evoker, the axe ones. I forgot what they're called. The vindicators. They start singing to the vindicators to distract them. And while they're doing that, the kid sneaks upstairs to look around to find something. He gets seen by a vindicator. The vindicator like now know he's there, which aggroes them to Jack Black and Jason Momoa. So they capture them and throw them into a fighting ring, where the other famous line gets played from the trailer, where Jack Black says, "Chicken jockey." So Jason Momoa fights a chicken jockey in an arena in the Woodland Mansion. This is this is something that happens in this movie. Um, so then after Jason Momoa, like while Jason Momoa's fighting him, the kid goes to the top floor and avoids all the vindicators. He then finds the thing eventually after going around a bunch of different chests and getting a, a diamond axe and a diamond sword from them. And that then an Enderman appears. And even though Jack Black, the first thing he told him was, "Don't look him in his eyes." Yeah. And then, you know how Endermen are. When you look them in the eye, they aggro to you instantly. They don't care about you until you look them in the eye. That's not how it works here. So when you look them in the eye in the movie, that for some reason pisses them off, like doesn't piss them off. They put you in a trance where they like play your deepest insecure. They like play your deepest insecurities to you. Um, And when they do that, it it's it's hard to explain. So when he does that, it like makes the kid go, oh no, like it makes the kid see like all like his sister, Jason Momoa, and Jack Black. The black girl doesn't get a vision. He just doesn't. He apparently he just doesn't give a shit what she thinks. Right? No, she's just so not in this movie. That's it. No, not even that. It's just it literally is just this kid didn't even doesn't. I'm pretty. I don't even know if he knows her name because I don't know her name. I forgot her name.
Ugh. I thought these hideous
I said I don't even know if the kid knows her name because I don't even know her name. I forgot what her name was. Alright, so then the kid, he, he, oh, what the fuck? Oh, wait, I'm supposed to melee this one. So then, the kid, he, like, while he's looking at them, their eyes start changing color. So Jack Black becomes Herobrine for a second. Yeah, he becomes Herobrine. Yeah, that's just like, yeah, he becomes Herobrine. And then after Jack Black becomes Herobrine, the kid is like, ugh, and like he like wakes up from the vision, so that he closes his eyes, and how the fuck did that zombie die? So he closes his eyes, and that makes it so he can now fight the Enderman. So the Enderman, so the Enderman just kind of like just keeps teleporting in front of him, while the kid is swinging wildly, and he just keeps taking damage, and then he eventually kills the Enderman like that. He just keeps swinging in front of him because the Enderman won't stop teleporting in front of him. Yes, it is. Well, it's whatever. So then, after after he kills the Enderman, he gets an Ender Pearl instantly. Um, People who play the game know that it's not always guaranteed that you'll get an Ender Pearl, so he's lucky that he got one. Um, very lucky for him. He got the Ender Pearl. So that after he gets the Ender Pearl, he digs down and ends up exactly at the arena where Jack Black and Jason Momoa were fighting the chicken jockey. Like exactly on it. Like he lands up. He didn't land on top of them by like an inch. All right. So after he lands on them, they then instantly escape the Woodland Mansion, even though they were stuck in an arena surrounded by a bunch of Vindicators. They somehow made it out. They think they're safe, and then the Piglin army and evil Piglin witch lady show up. All right, and then Albert, this next part is where I lost my mind for a second. Um, you there? Albert. Okay, this next part is where I lost my mind even more. So, which lady shows up, right? She's here now, and then she uses her magic to pull the cube into her staff, almost like a magnet, even though she didn't know where he put it. She just attracts it to him, to her. So, so it's like there's no, in reality, right? There's no reason why seemingly she couldn't just be out in the real world and just do that and have the cube come to her from wherever she was, meaning that there was no point in even sending Jack Black or Chungus. Probably pull Frieza. I don't know. I don't know. What did it look like? Because I haven't seen any animation on that banner.
Here's the gateway is activated.
Oh. Oh, them.
Of course, that's what it's happening for.
Oh well. Well, what are you gonna do, you know what I mean? So then... So then after she pulls it into the staff, she goes, kill the ball, that she leaves without making sure that they get killed. So then they, their plan is to, they don't have a plan, actually. I don't know why I said their plan. They don't have a plan. They're just gonna die here. They have no way out of here. They don't have any options. They might just be fucked. And then Jason Momoa just picks up the kid who has been mad at him because of the whole detour that they had to go on because he wanted money. He picks up the kid and he throws him at one of the gas blimps that the piglin are using and knocks all the piglins off of it, and the kid is on there by himself. Then Jack Black pulls out a random slime cube that he's had this entire time, which they could have used to get to the top of the mountain, the Woodland Mansion, but hey, you know, I didn't get paid millions of dollars to write this. So clearly I'm doing something wrong. So that they did that. He jumps out there with him, and then Jason Momoa kills himself, pretty much. He has, yeah. So this is what happens. Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happens next. Jason Momoa goes, like, throws the kid. Jack Black jumps after him. Then they're like, "Come on, we have to get out of here. Let's go." And he's like, "No, kid." He's like, "No, kid, I'm staying here." Then he puts on his shades and but then he's like, "You know, I gotta make it up to you." He's like, "You don't have to do this." And he's like, "No, I do." And then he starts fighting the piglins who for some reason are running at him with TNT to blow up the bridge. They're running at him with lit TNT. I need you to understand this. They're running at him with lit TNT. Lit TNT. Yes. NT. Yes. They run at him with lit TNT. So they run at him with TNT. He fights them, and then they blow up with him on the bridge. Like the bridge is just fucking gone. Meanwhile, the gas thing that Steve and Kid were riding, it like takes damage, and it's about to die or whatever. So they're like falling, so that they eventually like crash land, and both of them get knocked unconscious, right? Then it's revealed that the two girls who were just walking around together, they they found Jack Black's dog from the beginning of the movie, and she tamed him again with a bone, and it caused his name to spawn. Right? It caused his name to spawn. And when they read his name, they were like, "Oh my God, Dennis! You're Steve's Dennis! Oh my God, it's Steve's Dennis!" And then, and then they find them because Dennis can smell Steve, so that they saved them. Yeah. Mhm. Oh no, he did something very important at the beginning. He went through the portal and fucking started the whole story. Yeah. And then now here, he's the reason why they find Steve and Boy unconscious on the floor. Yeah. So then I think his name is like Henry, but they call him Hank. I don't His name is Henry, but they call him Hank. I don't know, man. So then after that happens, was I supposed to do something here? I don't remember. Wait, was I supposed to do something? I'm just not remembering. I have to look up Mr. Awful Waffle's guide. But so that happens, right? Then they go to they cuts back to them like a you know to the evil pig queen, which
And to
oh
everyone,
fuck, hold on. And then evil pig queen, which she puts the orb, she puts the cube on top of a giant nether fortress, or not fortress, nether portal. The portal shoots up a beacon of light, and it turns off the sky to make it permanent nighttime, so that the piglins can all walk through, and the zombies and skeletons don't die. And then, mm-hmm. And then, uh, and then this. Okay. So the battle is happening, right? The battle starts happening, right? Like she summons everything. They're like, oh, we need to prepare to avenge Jason Momoa and stop her from destroying the world. So that after a little bit, they go back to the village that got destroyed at the beginning, to Jack Black's secret stash. They put together a plan. This is gonna sound like a joke to you, right? Um, they they like plot out what they're gonna do, and they're gonna use the imagination to beat her, right? Oh, I forgot to mention this. So Jack Black reveals that the reason that evil Queen Pig Lady is evil is that oh Oh my god. Um, so the Nether, as they introduced it, is like a place where the piglins just mine gold endlessly. They really like and want gold. Um, so that's the same case here, but the reason she became evil, even before like the whole gold, like even while the whole gold thing was happening, is because the piglins were holding a talent show in the Nether. They were holding a talent show in the Nether, and while they were holding this talent show, she participated, and then all the piglins thought her performance was so bad that they laughed her off the stage. Then her father piglin came up and told her to stop having imagination, that to focus on just digging, and that's why she hates creativity and is evil, because they laughed at her at a talent show.
Looks like it's my show.
It's not that she lost, Albert, it's that everybody laughed at her.
1920s vintage.
No, they laughed at her. It doesn't even say who. They don't even say who won. They just laughed her off the stage, and then nothing else happens after that with that.
But because I made her
No, like it cuts off. Like they don't even say like, oh, this character won the thing, or they laughed at her. It and then the thing didn't even like show you, like tell you who won. They were just like, yeah, that's what happened. Shut up. All right. So then after this happens, that's the reveal for why she's evil, right? Jack Black knows this somehow. Um, he after yeah, sure. So after this happens, they they get together at Jack Black's special bunker place where he has all his stuff, and then he's like, after they figure out what they're gonna do, like they're gonna come up with a plan to make stuff to fight back or whatever. He he unironically says the phrase, "First we're gonna mine and then we're gonna craft. Let's Minecraft." And then they put their hands together. Black girl says let's Minecraft, and the other three each say something else completely different. And then Jack Black makes her repeat let's Minecraft. Then he's like, "Oh, that's better than what we said. We should say that we should say that when we put our hands together." And then he immediately goes, "Actually, no, hold on. We don't have time for that. We gotta get to work." Right? Um, you still with me, Albert? Well, cause it's not. Look, we're at the end. This is like the final climax of the movie. You know, up to this point, so much important stuff has happened. Obviously. This is the third act now, Albert. Okay, pay more attention. This is like the last like 30 minutes of the movie now. Yeah, so pay attention. Have some respect. This is Jack Black's Minecraft, okay? You're just living in it. Yeah. So, so then, so, so, after they say let's Minecraft, they Jack Black goes mining and gets them stuff. Um, Kid is like crap making things. Black girl goes out into the woods and blows up a bunch of skeletons and gets bones and then goes to recruit a wolf army. Right? Keep that in mind. It'll be very, very important later, trust me, okay? Very, very important. It's super important.
We'll see how you insufferable bastards like this.
Yeah, very, very important. You'll just learn how important it is later when it comes back up. So she goes out and does that. Boy's sister, who has done less than as much as Black Girl, if not less at this point. She crafts a diamond sword because like a whole thing that's been going on for some reason with her is that they're like, oh my god, you're so good at fighting with these things. How are you so good at that? And she's like, oh, I don't know, honestly. Like, I don't know. I'm just like good with fighting with stuff. So now she's their fighter person that has a sword. Um, so then she 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 goes with the sword. Steve mines a bunch of iron. They make a bunch of iron blocks, and then with those iron blocks, they wait, what the fuck? Why isn't this working? Do I not have the thing? I have the thing. Why won't it work? What is happening? Hold on, this thing's like bugged right now. What the fuck is going on? Why is it not working? Yeah, so they make a bunch of iron blocks. They create an army of iron golems to defend. Hold on, it's not. Why isn't this working? This is the blue ray gun. Hold on, what the fuck is going on? Why isn't this working? Well, yeah, so after that, um, they craft those. The kid put like they make a bunch of them. Then the kid makes one with the swift wings, like I said earlier. Oh, maybe I have to wait till the next round. It's not letting me pick it up. Put it down. Did I not pick it up? I have it. I have it. I have it. Why is it not working? Why isn't the ritual working? Oh shit.
Honestly, you're better off. Your face is
A while. Yeah. I am to explain the whole movie almost. It's really bad.
stiff drink.
Oh, there we go. Now it worked. It's really bad. Okay, so afterward, right? After that happens, the kid like creates a super swift golem that's blue and has like wings on its feet. So after that, the super golem, he no, you're good. So after that, the super golem like goes up to beat the piglet army with the other things, the other iron golems. And then she's like, "Ha, you idiot. Iron golems don't attack unless provoked." And then this random fucking piglin shoots an arrow at them, and that aggroes them. And then she's like, "Oh, good job." I forgot his name. I think it's like Charlie or something like that. Oh, good job, Charlie. You nice shot. You really fucking did it. And then the fight starts because he triggered the Iron Golems to fight. So the Golems start beating the shit out of the piglins. The only one who they can't beat right away is super evil giant piglin who has the arm cannon. Right, that guy takes extra time to kill. Okay, he's very. Yeah, he has extra damage. So him and super Iron Golem that he made with the wings, with the swift wings shoes, get into a fight. Meanwhile, brother and sister are running towards the giant portal, and the plan is the kid is gonna use the tater tot launcher to launch an ender pearl to the top of the portal where the cube is, and he's gonna take the cube out and shut down the portal. Alright, just making sure we got that straight, okay? So then after he does this, right, Arm Cannon Piglin knocks down Super Iron Golem for a bit, and then he's like starts rushing towards them. Then he's gonna go towards the sister who has her sword that she's been had this whole time. You'd think she was about to like fight him and like hold him off or some shit somehow, and maybe like get hurt or something. That's not what happens. Black girl shows up from the woods with her army of wolves, and she's like, "Hey, what the fuck is? I forgot his fucking name, or whatever the thing is." He's like, "Over here," and then he starts laughing at her for some reason, and then she sends the whole pack of wolves to attack him. Remember when I said they were very important, Albert? This is why, this very moment, because they do that and distract him long enough for nothing to happen, because he immediately shakes them off and shoots the portal where the kid is, and he almost dies and falls off. And that's all she did with those wolves. That's why we had that whole scene for this moment. Yeah. For this exact moment, this was the this is where the fun begins, okay? So then after that happens, kid almost dies. Yeah, but he doesn't die because plot twist, Jason Momoa is alive. He used Steve's water bucket trick to not die when he jumped off the bridge that was above water already to avoid the explosion. So the rest of the movie could happen. Why else? You know? So then after Jason Momoa... Don't tell me that ended the round. That ended the round. Fuck you. Wow. Whatever. So after Jason Momoa, oh wait, oh this is the wrong one. Ah shit. Shit, I was on the wrong one, wrong order. So after Jason Momoa saves the kid, remember, they're on a giant nether portal. What do you know about nether portals, Albert? What is it made out of? So, the fuck? Noise at my door. Um, so, what's so obsidian? So now my next question to you, my next question to you, Albert, is how durable is obsidian? Can it withstand explosions? No. No, wrong. You're stupid. Gas can instantly blow up nether portals now. Didn't you know that? Didn't you play the game? No, like now as of this movie, they can blow up nether portals. Like explode them. Explode the obsidian.
Big fan of this one.
Yes, so now in the Minecraft movie universe, a gas fireball is so powerful it could blow up obsidian. So Jason Momoa tells the kid to stab the anus of the gas, and that makes it shoot out a bunch of fireballs that then explode the portal, breaking it, and instantly ends the endless night and kills all of the piglins and zombies and skeletons. I think you might just be. I was gonna say a word that I can't say on stream. It might be that word that I can't say on stream. I don't know.
Radiation. Correction, overexposed. Just look at all the debt this plat could never hope to pay.
It wasn't even in there. Even though the portal that Jack Black finds is one of the broken nether portals that has crying obsidian on it. Yep, nothing. Nothing with them. But I was just laughing, like under my breath. So that after so that after it explodes. Oh, this also happened that was really fucking weird. Jack Black goes up to 1v1 Evil Witch Lady, and she Evil Witch Piglin Queen Lady. So then he's fighting her. He goes for a stab attack. He falls on the floor, and then she smacks him with with her staff one time, and it instantly breaks his diamond chest plate. It's the second most durable one behind the fucking the newest one, the netherite armor. Broken instantly. Yeah. So after it instantly explodes, right? He gets up and they keep fighting, and that's when they blow up the portal, and she starts dying because she's a piglin. Um, she then it's not over yet. So she she keeps trying to stab at him while she's slowly dying, and he like knows that that's what she's trying to do, but for some reason they have her try it like 3 different times. Even though the whole time Jack Black's like, "Are you gonna try to stab me? Do you have like a little dagger you're gonna try to stab me with?" And then they just keep doing that. They just keep doing the same joke like 3 times, and then she finally dies. Then the story doesn't end because it cuts to the epilogue where they're about to go back to the real world. They're surrounded by villagers. Uh, Jack Black gives them the dog that started all of this, the reason why he wanted to even like give her the powerful crystal. the cube. He gives it to them. He's like, well, I still got a lot of stuff I want to build here. You guys, are you sure you don't want to stay here, kid? And he's like, no, because I want to build cool things in the real world. I don't want to be here crafting cool things in this world that I could do anything in. I want to be in the real world where I got bullied. Um, so then that happens, right? He then, um, oh shit, that's not the thing I need. Fuck, what was the other one? Fuck, I forgot what the thing I need is, hold on. So, after they have this whole thing about how he's gonna stay and how they should leave, he decides to leave with them. So that he goes through the portal with them and leaves Minecraft behind. They convinced Steve to stop being in Minecraft and go to the real world. Steve. Yes. Which is why it doesn't make any fucking sense. But so after they get oh, it should be in front of the thing. God damn it. Oh, I already wasted it. So after they get Steve to leave, right, they go to the real world. And then in the real world, Jason Momoa's shop gets revitalized now. For some reason. Fuck, hold on. The thing I need is in here. Where's the other spell for it? Ah, next to the bar. Fuck. Can I even make it? I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna have to build up my meter again. But, after that, Jack Black goes to the real world. Jason Momoa's shop goes back to normal. They start creating a game based on their experience, which is like Split Fiction for some reason, which is really funny since we just played that. Bro, it's literally what they're doing. They made a game based on their experience, but in that game they made a book about their experience. You know? But they make the game, the kid's the programmer for it because he's the technology kid. Alright. So then technology kid, he oh, god damn it, the round ended anyway. So then, afterward, they're at the Jason Momoa shop, they're dancing, they're partying, and then, the movie, quote-unquote, ends there. Then, there's a post-credit scene, where Principal Lady, or like mid-credit scene, I think that's what it's called, she is at school with the villager that she went to dinner with.
Oh, the villager's still there?
Yeah, this is the scene I was telling you at the end. So he's still there. Her husband, who was revealed to be the gym/art teacher, he's like comes in. He's like, "Are you serious? This is the guy?" And then she's like, "Yeah, that's him. That's who I've decided. Who I love. I love this guy. He understands me. He has so much more personality than you." That's a line she said earlier, but I forgot about it, so I'm bringing it up now. She said the villager has so much personality. Even though the whole point of villagers is that they're like very fucking generic, basic guys. Yeah, so that happens. He starts speaking in human language. about how he loves her and that after all the time they spent together, he's after all the time they spent together, which is one day, all this happened in one day. He learned to speak human, and then she learned how to speak villager, and they're in love, and that he loved her ever since the moment she hit him with her car. And then he says, you know, that he wants her to marry him, and that's where she has her like the hearts floating around her. That's where that's mid-credit scene ends. And then the post-credit scene after all of that is that Steve goes back to his house. He's like, "Hi, I'm Steve. I used to live here. Um, I was just wondering if the girl that answers the door, she's like, "Oh, you mean like that you wondering about the box in the attic? Yeah, it's still here." And then he's like, "Oh, yes, thank you. Uh, yeah, I want it." And then she's like, "Yeah, why don't you come in? We can go check it out. I'm Alex, by the way." And he's like, "Alex? Ah, that's a neat name." And then the movie ends. So they're teasing a sequel with Steve and Alex. And that's how this movie ends. I think we've been living life wrong. Great power, I don't need that. Yeah, I'd say we've been living life wrong, if anything. I am Steve. Like, it's just like, there's no way to explain all of the problems with this movie. Like, the acting for the most part is hilariously, like, bad. Everybody, it's almost like it's like self-aware in a weird way. Like they know that this movie's a joke, so they're just making a joke out of everything they do. Everybody's performance is really bad. Uh, it's like, dude,
Refreshments are served.
like I don't like I legitimately am like trying to like struggling to think of like different like how I could explain this movie like the best way. It's just like there is no best way to just like tell you how bad this movie is than to explain to you what happens in it. It's insanity. And I don't even know if the word insanity is like the best way to describe this movie. Uh, oh, we're here. I remember now.
He almost died. That's weird. I don't know, Chad.
Look,
No.
I watched it for the meme because I thought it would be funny. I was not expecting everything that I saw in that movie. It's just so. It's
Like,
almost.
come on. How does every
I,
video
it's not even what it's. I don't think you could even say it's like so bad it's good kind of movie. It's like it's so bad that it's like I don't even know if you should watch it unless you're alone, unless you're with people. Cause like alone,
that point?
like alone, like this movie, like I can't even imagine. Like this movie must be like would be like torture if you can't handle like stupid. You know, luckily for me, I'm very well versed in stupid, so I can take it simple. But like I know a lot of people probably would be like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and they're not able to like laugh about it. Luckily for me, I can. Like Jack Black as a whole in this movie was just like, because I haven't seen that many Jack Black movies, so like I know like the criticism for him in this movie is that, well, he's been in a bunch. It's just that I just haven't seen him in any. Um, but like the whole criticism with him is that he basically only plays himself in movies, and I can see that being a problem if you don't know him. For me, since I haven't seen that many like of his movies, that didn't come off to me as like an issue, I guess. But I know that that's just like a me thing because I just don't have that much experience with all his movies. But every time he fucking spoke, dude, it's like the way he spoke, it was just like, oh my god. What how did this happen? Like why did they let you do this? How did they let you do this? It was just so incredible. Wait, did I do them in the wrong order? Oh no, it's right here.
This was one test where failure was not an option.
But like, it's like I don't.
Was more interested in gambling and collecting oddities than running his business. This report would have been the nail.
So it's like I don't know how to explain to anybody what this movie is. Like I don't know how to explain to anybody what this is because it's just like insanity.
How could I know? Please, never run out of ammo.
Oh, there you go. Oh, of course he doesn't have
Oh, brother, I'm
even
gonna.
my niece is confused. Like, what did he use it? Like,
Yeah. I don't like I said I don't know how to explain this to anybody. Like I don't know how you can negatively explain this to somebody without just telling them what happens in the movie. Like I don't think you can do that like physically. Just like tell someone.
like, hey, this Minecraft movie that's like the most popular franchise in the universe was fucked.
Like there's just like no way to I'm like legitimately thinking of how you can even try to tell someone like something bad about this movie that isn't just saying what happens in it. And I'm struggling to even think about it because it's like the moment you explain to somebody anything that happens in this movie, just like how the fuck did any of this get to happen? That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know how you would even try it. It's just everything about it is just it's like it doesn't know anything about Minecraft. It doesn't know anything about itself. Like it doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. Wait, do I have to end the round? Oh, maybe I can't do the ritual in this round.
Really have
Yeah. Maybe get out of the painting, go back in. Prestige Master level 64. I can't put the thing in. Oh fuck, man. I'm gonna have to come back when the round's about to end. I also gotta save up points to pack a bunch stuff. It's just, it's like I don't, like I said, I just don't, I don't, like when, like that's what I said in the chat. I don't understand how any of this got to happen. Like I don't know how they got to this point in the process of making this movie, and not a single person said this is gonna be terrible. We should probably not do this. I don't know how nobody, like how nobody said that at all.
Yeah, how the fuck do you let this fucking movie go?
Yeah, and like somebody pointed this out, right? Like, cause I didn't notice it when I saw the movie. The second house Steve builds is made out of stone, right? It's not made out of cobblestone. It's made out of stone, meaning that he had to have used a furnace to make it. But this was like immediately when he got into the Minecraft world, and it doesn't show that he like learns how to like how he learned to even do any of the crafting that he does. Or like to even know that what furnaces do. You know what I mean? Like they have like him that he created like a restaurant with like lava chicken, right? Like making lava chicken. But they don't show how he learned any of this. He just kind of knows how to do it.
Bro said, I think I played Minecraft in the real world before I started acting in this movie. I know how to do shit.
It's but in the movie they don't explain any of it, so it's just like he just knows all this shit because that's how Minecraft is. We're doing a Minecraft. It's just like, damn. Nah, late.
That movie is something else.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's see. Let me try to go into the purple room now. It should work.
And I love Minecraft. That shit is one of the most fun.
Why can't I put down the artifact? Oh, wait, I'm missing the thing. This ritual thing. How do you get this one? What was it? The purple one is... Where was it? I know I have the things for it. I just don't remember where it is. Go back to purple. Yeah. Oh, the numbers and then the thing in the safe. Now I remember. Okay.
The time has come.
So 28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42. Yeah, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42.
You know, I've been enjoying Kazan. I did not think I was gonna enjoy it. But I did enjoy the fucking demo. But
Mm-hmm. 28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42.
boss mechanic.
28, 54, 42.
Some are just very fucking annoying.
28, 54, 42.
That's my least ones first.
28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42.
Okay, let me put her on the bed. And she wants to fall asleep.
28, 54, 42.
Let's collapse that superposition.
28, 54, 42. 28, 54, 42. 28, 54, too.
Is that Ethereum in there?
This carving is a relic from the tribe who lived here before the mansion was built. They used it to commune with their god of death until Josiah Shem and his cult destroyed them.
Where the sun doth not shine ever.
Okay. Hmm.
Despite my warning, you have empowered the artifact. Now, you are all in grave danger, and it is not too late. I beg you, think twice before giving it to someone.
You did it! The central artifact is loaded with prima materia. Bring it to the mainframe chamber, quickly! Nexus's return is at hand!
It'll be the 12th of never before I take that man's advice.
Thank you for delivering the artifact. I knew you were the perfect allies when I picked you. All is ready.
Give it to me. There's no time to waste.
Hmm. What am I looking for? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it's just boss prep fight. Boss fight prep time. Hmm. If I fail at this time, I'm probably gonna try to do the Wonder Waff. You sure I can bring that with me? Hmm. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Hi. Oh, sorry. I was playing a video while you were gone. Or, well, to be more accurate, I'm listening to the podcast I listen to. They're talking about the Minecraft movie. Getting the expert opinions on it. Yep. They'd be disappointed. This is the kind of movie that they tell me not to watch, and I watched it anyway. Oh, fuck. Don't die. Okay, you didn't die. Let me go... I guess I'll pack a punch the shotgun first. Or should I do the ray gun Mark II and then just use that as my main weapon for the boss? I still need salvage. I'll just pack a punch both. I've pretty much become an expert on this boss fight, on this map already. I went the wrong way. Okay, never mind.
Have we tried upgrading anything other than weapons? Maybe not.
Hmm. Pants. I am Steve.
Can't argue with Newton's third law.
Oh, that's what that noise is. Okay. Oh, it's a gas round. Mm-hmm. Makes you say that. Well, it doesn't. You can mix and match of whatever for whatever, however your playstyle fits.
Like, if you want to get
Look
some
at this
boss armor,
upgrading dandy.
then you want to
Well, not dandy, but you know what I mean.
boss armor.
I know. I played the demo. I was there. How much salvage? How much salvage is the thing? 25? Ugh. Well, not soon enough. I won't. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, there's two of you fuckers. Reload. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, fuck. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, motherfucker, there you are. Minecraft? You looking at Minecraft?
Wherever they went, it has to be better than where I am.
Okay, I got my full veil up again. That's good. Yeah, gotta be careful because this map has a new elite. Yeah, for anybody watching doesn't know, the that floating guy, the disciple, if he basically forces like the zombies to go through evolution and like level up in in their power level basically, so he turns them into parasites, then flyers, and then he turns them into doppelgas and can even do amalgamations after a while if you're not careful. So that's why it's better to get rid of those guys early. Because if they evolve the zombies too fast, you're gonna get fucked by like 8 amalgams or something. Let me go to this locker room and see what's in there.
I've got ammo and 6 years of pent-up rage. Who else wants some?
Oh, I haven't seen, what perks am I missing? I'm missing melee macchiato, horse raid, and the other one. Do I need those? Do I even need those? I don't think I do. Armor. I don't think I need them. Let's give me some. You're fucking joking. Wow. No, that'd be great if I didn't already have both legendary, my weapons are legendary.
That would be if I really wanted the full armor set for this fucking guy, I would have to replay the game again. Because it's only letting me get like 4 fights.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't let you get like, it only gives you a couple pieces when you beat them normally.
Yeah, because I built the sword.
Oh, the full game has you building their swords, okay. My pants. I may be able to. Oh, I haven't been rolling the gobblegum. That's gonna fucking kill me. I really need. Which ones do I have equipped? I'm gonna need power keg and killjoys. Yeah, power keg, killjoy, or shield up. So yeah, it's this one. At least I have a max ammo just in case.
I got 4 pieces of this boss armor.
Oh, power keg, got one.
Oh, okay. So it gave me a 4.
That's what happens when you put anything close to a gunfight.
I should just be using the ray gun for this. I'm gonna pack a bunch of anyway. Wow, you're kidding me. You're kidding me, Gabe. Really? You're gonna leave me at just enough points to not be able to fucking pack a punch. Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna take this chance to do stuff, I guess. Let me get this chopper gunner. That's gonna be useful. Grab this salvage. Is there any lethals that would help me here? See what I can craft. Probably Molotovs. Well, I could get PhD Slider actually, just to help me with movement. Hmm? Why? Maybe it doesn't like how you look. You think of that? Oh my god! Oh no, I almost died. Oh, I just remembered. Fuck, I fucked up. I fucked up. Hmm? Oh shit. 3 new game pluses. So it only goes up to new game plus 3.
I know there's a trophy that literally says, like, something about not dying.
Oh no! Why?
And apparently some trophies are
Motherfucker. Sorry, I'm listening. My fucking zombie got turned and killed the last zombie in the round.
Are you gonna get this?
No. No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not supporting this shit Nintendo's doing. I'm not supporting them because they've made the first $80 priced game, and now every fucking idiot that runs a gaming company is gonna be like, "Oh, Nintendo did it. That means it's fine to do it." And I don't want to support this mentality, so you know, I'm sacrificing Nintendo at the altar. Where is he? Motherfucker, where are you? Wait, where is he? Where actually is he? Bro, where? Oh, there he is! Okay, I got him. Good. Do not want that guy to be alive. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shields up. I'll take that.
I think any matte sunblock could have helped you there.
Okay,
We
good.
need to go deeper into mine shaft.
So we can mine and craft. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I I was hurt. I thought it was a joke when I saw it online and someone said it. I did not think they would actually do something like that. It's really stupid. Oh, I'm at the point where guns are starting to go gold rarity. It's, that's troubling. I need to finish this quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go pack my ray gun Mark II.
A little extra effort's always nice. For murder.
Then I am fucked here. I need to kill that T-Rex very fast. Because I realize now that I forgot to grab Dying Wish.
Is there a chance some of these are just placebos? It could all be psychological.
Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. Didn't die. That's good. Crafting bench. It's an arsenal. Nice.
Normal said captain, and now people are pulled up themselves and I'm guessing they're gonna tell me this shit.
Mm-hmm. I can't. I'm telling you, but like, I couldn't believe that that was greenlit. It's incredible.
Which is dumb. You would say that that want to make him start thinking, but at least hire people who played it or talk to the expert who made the fucking
I
game.
regret I could not
That way
tell
they
you the
don't
full
fuck up the
details.
fucking thing. Pero
Please understand, humans, well, acting is not unkind
you'd
to
rather
me,
fuck it all up
but I wish you
than
had.
put some
So I am sending you somewhere safe.
Mm-hmm.
Do not interfere despite yourselves.
Oh,
die fucking from it. I die. Oh, I die.
I can skip this cutscene.
Never mind, I did die.
Idiots gave us a sentinel artifact, didn't you? This has been a long time coming, Topic. Yes,
I'm just looking at
Yes,
that
it has.
little ender egg.
a whole decade. 10 years since my wife and child were killed in a botched hit intended for me. Burned alive in a fire set by an inept, one-eyed CIA assassin. With help from his German accomplice.
I want more endurance.
Maxis and I. We killed your family. The whole time, we were working for Requiem. We knew. That's why you were handpicked. Kept where I could see you. Kept under my thumb. At least Maxis proved useful. Everything I've done. Requiem. Project Janus. Sam. All of it. Just to fix your murderous fuck-up and bring Mary and Samuel back from the dead. And now, you have lost the one thing that can actually do it! With this device, Josiah Shem accidentally shattered space-time. I
used it as the basis for my technology. Access liminal spaces so we could feed the artifact. Now, you can either use that to get your petty revenge, or to get us the hell out of here.
Man, this cutscene. Oh, fuck me! Holy shit! Oh, dumbass. Yeah, because you didn't see the masterpiece that is the Minecraft movie. Ooh. What? Oh. Oh my god. Ooh. No! Same. This is getting close. Oh, fuck. What? What? God damn. Oh my god, dude, this is the third time now that I've died to this boss. Well, no, this is the second time. This is the third time I've died on this map. Mm. God damn. Who the fuck is this? Who's this person? Who's this person on my friends list? Um. Oh, never mind. God damn, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do now. It won't be for this run, but I know what I have to do now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my gameplay strategy for this next time I do it. I'm gonna have to break out the. I'm gonna have to do the Wonder Waff side Easter egg. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just run double Wonder Weapons on this map because the shotgun is just not doing anything for wave clear later on, and that's what's gonna keep fucking me. I'm worried too much about killing the zombies, but the shotgun's not gonna do enough to help me with that. It's gonna have to be with the Wonder Waff. Well, chat. Maybe I'll give another go at it tomorrow. But I'm gonna end stream for now. This is a very interesting discussion about the Minecraft movie. Anyway, later, chat.